March is just around the corner, and that means we are not too far from Samsung's next generation of mid-range Galaxy phones, the Galaxy A55 and A35. Here you will find everything about the pricier option, the Galaxy A55, that has come out so far. Samsung has not come out with any teasers and official information about the A55, but we do have quite a bit to go on as far as rumors, leaks, and reports go. For starters, we know how the phone will most likely look thanks to several design renders that have surfaced online. We also have some idea of the plans Samsung has for the camera system on the Galaxy A55, the chipset that it will be powered by, and a few educated guesses to fill in the spots of unknown that remain. For now, the speculations outweigh the number of leaks and rumors, but building an image of the A55 is already possible nonetheless. For now, the Galaxy A55 specs are shaping up to be somewhat unexciting. The clear changes are the size, chipset, and the display brightness. More upgrades might come around before the announcement though, so stay tuned. The Galaxy A series has kept a look that's so close to Samsung's flagship S series that some might even have trouble distinguishing it from the more premium lineup. This time around, however, it is expected the Galaxy A55 to come with one small but visible change in its design that will make it stand out. Take a look at the following Galaxy A55 renders and see if you can spot this design change for yourself. Did you spot it? It's a bump/island for the power and volume buttons on the side, also called the key island, with the top and bottom ends of said island sloping down, blending into the aluminum frame. This is a design which Samsung first tested on the Galaxy A15 and A25, which are even more budget-friendly. Besides the key island, the renders show us that Samsung has made the Galaxy A55 as boxy as the S24 series, with flat sides and curved corners. Given the A55's larger size, it would probably feel similar to holding a Galaxy S24 Plus. Protection-wise, there haven't been any leaks, but we expect Samsung to protect the A55's display with Gorilla Glass Victus, upgrading from Gorilla Glass 5 and keeping the same IP67 dust and water resistance rating. Colors-wise, 3 options have been mentioned, including Awesome Ice Blue, Awesome Lilac, and Awesome Navy. There might be some exclusive ones for orders through Samsung's website, but that's not for certain. As far as the Galaxy A55 unboxing experience goes, Samsung is rather simplistic on that end. Unlike some other players like OnePlus, the Galaxy A54 came with no charger in the box, no case, and no screen protector. All there was to find inside was the charging cable, some documentation, and the phone itself. We expect the same for the A55. The Galaxy A54 came with a pretty good-looking display, being a Samsung phone and all, but compared to the recent standards, it is lacking a bit in some regards. With that in mind, we expect Samsung to bump the brightness levels from 1000 nits to at least 1650 nits. Of course, it will also inherit what already made the A54's display great, like its 120Hz screen refresh rate for smooth animations in gaming, as well as the support for HDR10+, Samsung's own standard for HDR content. The display on the A55 might be a tiny bit larger compared to its predecessor, going from 6.4 to 6.5, but given how large it already is, there shouldn't be too big of an increase in size. As for biometrics, Samsung is yet to include an ultrasonic fingerprint reader in one of its budget phones, and more likely than not this won't change with the Galaxy A55. That said, the optical fingerprint readers the company uses on its mid-range phones are still plenty fast and accurate, so this wouldn't be too big of a disappointment. Some rumors say that, unfortunately, the Galaxy A55 will keep the 5MP macro camera which we see on the A54. Needless to say, this is a bit of a letdown, as a telephoto camera would give the A55 an edge over its main competition. The lack of a telephoto camera is not that surprising though. However, the rest of the camera system is also said to remain the same, including the 50MP main shooter and a 12MP ultra-wide. The good news is that the new chipset will likely result in some better image quality and improvements in camera performance. The Galaxy A55 is shaping up to be a more basic upgrade to the A5X series, which means one of the few and main changes will be the chipset. Last year, Samsung installed its own Exynos 1380 inside the A54, so this year we should see the Exynos 1480 powering the new mid-ranger. As for RAM, so far the US version of the Galaxy A5X models has included 6GB, but there is a good chance this number will increase to 8GB, making the phone more future-proof and capable of handling multiple processes at a time. Until recently, Samsung was the leading manufacturer when it came to software support provided to its phones. Last year, however, Google took that title by increasing its software support to 7 years. Samsung quickly followed that up on that with a 7-year window for its flagship Galaxy S24 series. The question is whether those extra years will also be offered to Galaxy A55 customers. For now, we expect it will, which would be a major benefit for the A55 as its main competition does not offer such support at this price point. The A54 comes with 4 years of major OS updates, so we are hoping for 6 to 7 years for the Galaxy A55. The Galaxy A54 has a 5,000 mAh battery that can easily last you a full day and can be charged at a maximum speed of 25 W, juicing it up from 0 to 100% in about 1 hour and 21 minutes as we found out during our testing. Given that there are no rumors about the 55 having a larger battery or faster charging, we expect it to have the same level of battery performance as its predecessor. The only thing that can be different is the battery life in case the new chipset is more power efficient. Samsung seems to be in a bit of trouble with the Galaxy A55. If it doesn't include any of that A55 that came with the Galaxy S24 series, all it has going for it is longer software support, an upgraded chipset, and a new look. Of course, there is still a lot we don't know about the A55, so there is ample space for surprise to come in and make it a better competitor in the mid-range phone segment. But for now, it seems the competition might end up overwhelming this year. What are your thoughts on the rumored upgrades to the Galaxy A55? Are there any features in particular that you're excited about or disappointed to see missing? Do let us know in the comments section. Hope you liked and subscribed to this channel. I will see you in next one.